Hi students, this is Mr. Lee, and I wanted to give you a quick example of how to calculate for G in the gravity forces PhET lab. So big G is the universal constant for gravitational force, and its value is 6.67 times 10 to the negative 11 newtons, which is the force unit used for gravity, times meters squared over kilograms squared. Now, these two units are very important. So this value is the number that brings all of these units together. So let's look at our formula, and we say that the force of gravity is equal to big G, this number here with these units, times mass 1 times mass 2 over the square of the distance. Okay, now these units are going to come out to be big G times kilograms squared over meters squared, and that's why. So these will cancel to give us newtons of gravitational force. So from our PhET lab, I had some numbers and I plugged them in, and you're supposed to solve for big G. So big G, the numbers that I put in were, and I'm going to use a different color here just to show you, they were 2 kilograms times 2 kilograms over 1 meter, and that's going to be squared. So this is going to give me big G times 4 kilograms squared over 1 meter squared. Okay, now whenever I put these numbers into the PhET applet, the number that I got was 2.67 times 10 to the negative 10 newtons of force is what it says on the applet at the top. Now, I have my value of G, and then I would have my 4 kilograms squared over meters squared, and that would be your 4 divided by 1. Now, you want to multiply times big G. So we got to isolate big G and get it by itself. So we'd say big G is equal to, bring this 4 over this way, and that's going to give us, let's go this way with it, 2.67 times 10 to the negative 10 newtons over 4 kilograms squared over meters squared. And whenever we do the math, we get 6.675 times 10 to the negative 11 newtons meters squared over kilograms squared. So this value, if you notice, is a little bit off. We have a 5 here, so it's a little bit off. So maybe I was just a tiny bit off on the applet. But please take a moment to look at this. This is the way that you would calculate or solve for G on each one of your calculations in the table. It takes a few minutes, but it does help you to understand how these variables of gravity work in the formula, and it helps you to understand the value of big G and why a constant is so important. So this is, once again, is the constant. So check it out, enjoy your reading, and I hope you have a great weekend.